Hey guys, Dave Cook here of DaveandDawnCook.com. Just want to do a little video here, talk to you about network marketing and really what are you pushing? Are you pushing bologna juice? Think about that. If you're pushing bologna juice, most people, they're not going to get into the business. What you need is something substantial and something that everybody needs, where you can walk into a business, you can walk into a corporation, you can talk to your neighbor next door. You can, it doesn't matter who you talk to. Is that the type of product that you have in bologna juice? Think about it, guys. 97% of these businesses go out of business within the first 3 years. Those startup companies, and if it's something that's self-replicatable in regards to a bologna juice, think about that. Can someone duplicate that? You can change a patent by like 15% and get a new patent. So do you really have a good product? You know, do you buy a lot and then it sets and rots? For those of you who are looking at getting into network marketing or multi-level marketing, I commend you. I think it's a great industry and you can make a lot of money in this. But the question you have to ask yourself is, don't get caught up. Well, it's not really a question. It really comes down to something you really have to seriously look at, and that is, don't get caught up in the hype of some bologna juice that's going to get you millions of dollars after a couple of years' work. There's no such thing as something like that, and most of these people that are making that kind of money in this industry have like their 10,000 hours already in, guys. Look at the book Outliers. If you're not looking at these books and working on your self-development, it really doesn't matter what product. Is the bologna juice really going to make you all that money? Is that company going to be around in another 3 years? I don't know if it is or not, because most, if we look at statistics, you go back and 97% of these companies fail. So here we are out there building residual income. And at least that's what we're telling these people to get into our business, because they're going to have all this residual income. But if you are out there and you're pushing this product of the week and this bologna juice that is going to go nowhere after a period of time, you're probably not going to have any residual income, guys. So you can't look at it that way, because the company's out of business. Bologna juice. I know most everyone, when you're thinking about health and wellness, you go through and you're reading books by Paul Pilzer because it's the wellness revolution. And I agree with that 100%. That there is probably going to be a $1 trillion industry in that market in regards to health and wellness. The question is it going to be your product? I don't know if it is or it isn't, but the chances of that happening are pretty slim. And that's like, if I'm your stockbroker and you gave me all your money and 97% of the time I lost that money, would you continue to do that? We were over in one of our conventions this weekend over in Orlando. Great convention, had a good time meeting like-minded people, and that's what a lot of network marketing is all about, is meeting these people that want to succeed in life and have other opportunities. But the question is, does the product really have any backbone to the structure? If you're out there in health and wellness, like I mentioned, Paul Pilzer, it's going to be a $1 trillion industry, but is it going to be your industry, or is it going to be Walmart's industry? Is it going to be GNC? Is it going to be something else? I don't know. And most of the time, we're talking an overpriced juice or an overpriced vitamin or something that you can rub on your head and it's going to grow hair. But realistically, can they go buy that at a Walmart? If they can go buy it at a Walmart, why are they going to spend double the price to buy it through you? Usually the case with that is because there's a business opportunity on the back end, and that's what you're really selling. You're not selling the product so much, you're actually selling the business opportunity. And then here we are, we're out there talking about residual income. Residual income? How can there be any residual income if 3 years from now that company is no longer there? I'll tell you what, give me your money as a stockbroker. I'll invest it for you. I can lose 97% because that's what most of these companies do. So really what you have to look at is the product a valid product, and can you make money over the long period of time, and really do what you're saying you're going to do. Most network marketers out there, what they'll do is, we get the new juice of the month, or we got the new water, we got the new vitamin, We go from opportunity to opportunity. That's not us. I mean, that's not us. It's not what we do. Bologna juice, guys. So, what's the bologna juice of the month this month? Is it Zango? Is it Monavie? Is it Seven? I mean, there's all these different companies out there. Is it the New Water? Is it the new... I don't know. You know, I'm not saying that you can't make a lot of money with some of these companies. Well, I shouldn't say you can't make a lot of money. You can make some money, but for the most part, you're going to invest a lot of money in order to get a lot of money back. You know, when we were in Monavie, it was great because we put in over 30-some people in our organization. 30-some people. Bologna juice, guys. Bologna juice. Did those 30-some people actually do any work? Did they do any... you know as well as I do. Most of these people that get into your network marketing business look at it and they see all this fame and fortune they're going to have. Then what happens is they get into it for about 2 weeks, 3 weeks. They says, you know what, I'm really not making any money. And I'm going to get 10% of my lesser of my 2 legs. So I made an upfront commission of 40 bucks on this one. And now if I keep doing that, but in the meantime, I just bought $1,000 worth of juice and I shared it with all these people. And think about that, $1,000 worth of juice, and I get it down to $20 per bottle, $20 per bottle. I share that with 10 people. Share that with 10 people. How many people do I get in my business out of those 10? More and more bologna juice. Will most of them build a business? Probably not. I mean, what's the percentage? You got the 80-20 rule. Let's go back to that. We've got 80-20. So that means 20% of the people that we actually get in the business, if it's even that high, are going to go off and build this. And they may build it, that 20%, for a period of a month or 2 months, or, you know, maybe they're in it for 6 months. But is that really building you a lot of residual income, or do you have to keep making sales over and over and over again? That's the question. So is that bologna juice really helping you, or are you helping the bologna juice? Kind of makes you wonder. Who's really making all the money? Is it the guys that put in their 10,000 hours and they've already got an established downline, they're leaders in the industry, they can build it like this? Those are the ones that are making the money. So if you're getting caught up on the hype and you get into a business opportunity, are you really going to succeed at that? I don't know. You know, I wish you the best and I hope you do. Bologna juice. Is that most of these companies do not stick around long enough to pay us that residual income. So we went off and we found another company. At first, I was not interested in this opportunity at all. But then we started looking at it. I knew it was around for quite a long period of time. And I said, you can't make any money at that. I was naive. This has been the best opportunity for us. We don't have any inventory, and everybody needs it. We're qualified to sell to businesses, corporations. We can do it all. But then again, I know you can probably walk into any company, let's just say for an example, Walmart. I'm sure you can walk into Walmart and show them your business, and you can go in and sell to Walmart. Can you? No, you can't. But can I? We have the product, we have the service, I should say, that yes, we could actually walk into Walmart and sell to Walmart. Bologna juice is everywhere. Can you make money? I don't know. It really comes down to you. It goes back to the 80-20% rule. You know, are you the 20% or are you the 10%, the top leader? If you are, you can probably make money in any business as long as there's a valid product on the back end. Do you have any competition in your business? I'll bet you do. Just a little. Maybe, you know, 50, 70 other companies out there very similar to what you're doing. Bologna juice, people. Is make sure that the company is solid. I mean solid, just like this sunset, okay? Take a look at that. That's a beautiful area. Beautiful sunset tonight, a little bit of clouds. Come on guys, look at your business and tell me the truth. Does it stand on its own without a business opportunity? If it doesn't, it's not a good business. Dawn and I were in some of these businesses in the past, and to tell you the truth, you can lose a lot of money. If you're looking at your checks and they're coming in and they're like $30 and they're taking out $3.50 for you know, a processing charge, come on guys, that's not really a real business. Think about that. We get like over $200 and some on a simple commission on a $35 sale, and we're not spending hundreds of dollars a month or even $100 a month. Bologna juice, guys.